Yes, chickadees. We're live and we are playing some Star Trek. I'll be right back. Food just dropped off at my door. Gotta go grab it and then we'll figure out what's going on here. All right. Don't go nowhere. Okay, we're here. We get some food. I'll get that in a minute. We're still just doing notifications and stuff. And people have been asking me about Star Trek. Am I playing it? And all that. Batted Down's in the house. Welcome. I'm playing a game some of you guys may recognize. Still doing some notifications. So, 1 second. Tweeting out all this stuff. And do a little. Yeah, this game is called Star Trek Fleet Command. Bat it down. Um, Second, I'm doing notifications, and I haven't done notifications when I'm doing this game in like so long that that who knows. I put it in different discords because I don't advertise the Dune streams and like official Star Trek fan counts and stuff like I got access to some things. So I thought we'd start off with some Star Trek. I was playing it in the night because I couldn't sleep and sleep was all messed up. Anyway, thought we'd. I knew people want to see me play this some, and the problem was I didn't want to stream it for a while, and I barely wanted to play it for a while, and I got been slowly getting back into it and like trying to sort it out. So we'll play some Dune today, and or some. I'm sure we'll grind on Dune, Dune, and maybe Baldur's Gate 3, something like that. Um, Kind of depending on what we end up doing. But I'm just notifying. Where is? Hold on. Where's that? I'm in the. There it is. I'm an official, non-official Star Trek content creator. I'm an official, unofficial. It's post there. And people will actually know. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. And we're live on TikTok. We're live on Twitch and YouTube and Kick. So, let's see. Let me see. Did I do the? I think I did. Yeah, I did the regular XL right lab. And oh yeah, this game. This one. Just to look. Okay. Welcome in, shooter. Over there. I'm playing a little Star Trek for a bit. So before we do some of the other stuff. So before we do some Dune and everything. So I could use. I need to go grab a plate. quick for this. So be right back. And there's one of those Pokemon, event Pokemon in there, so. Alright, I think we got things going on. Let's see. Friends now. Alright. I was running some of these formation. As I was upgrading some ships where I could. I mean, learning this. Figuring we might unlock Woke Carol. The Rathicon ones, to me, the only way to pronounce that is just to call them Woke. So that's what I call them. They're the Woke Carol. Which I'm sure goes over poorly with a lot of other stuff I think needed. So, do you have Woke Carol? I have that. Go away, Augie. You know, crazy. Got some delicious Jack in the Box breakfast sandwiches. A big Diet Coke. I do like some mornings in addition to my coffee. So, just trying to get a fucking cable. Anyway, some reason, okay, this thing wasn't working. I'm gonna go ahead and launch this and see. We were doing these. Hopefully people will too. Hopefully people will join me. We were doing these a little earlier. I joined for the heck of it, and I was like, "Hey, Connor, how's it going?" On back on Star Trek Fleet Command. I said, "Yeah, I'm doing it for the first time in a while. I mean, I'll be playing some Dune and some other stuff today, but I thought people have been asking me about it. Helga's in the house as well. Welcome. Yeah, I was like, yeah, let me play a little Star Trek. I've been talking about like to see you in STFC. Well, I know people have wanted to see me in STFC, and I was saying I was getting there, and I kind of wanted to, and I was just kind of working out the timing and all that. Dealing stuff that I'm going on. No problem. No problem. Always. You seen, yeah. And Dune is wonderful. It's just been playing just a little bit less, or like I'm still playing it like ridiculously. It's just, and it's my main game. It's just I think what's happening is I had enough time to like be like, yeah, I don't have to play for the moment, because many weeks, if I'm doing the, no, I don't have Arc Raiders, but some of my folks in Dune do. I was thinking about trying out that Vane game, the zombie thing. It's in early access and has a demo, so that might be something to check out, because I do like that kind of thing. I'm playing it's the only one I'm really playing. I just went to level 57 after a million years. This is gonna bow out, it looks like, so I'm not sure I want to spend $40 on a game. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really gotten into a lot of those extraction games, so I might like it, but it's not at the top of my list for right now. As a full-time streamer, I'm sure I'd be streaming it, because that's what people want to mess around with. But thank you, Billy Bob. Good to see you again. Welcome in. So we're chilling. I think people are gonna oh, All right. Um, so I'm gonna get blown up waiting on people to show up for that thing. So we got the Unity thing. I haven't done any. I don't even know what's going on with the Outpost thing. Let's see. Ticketed events. Was waiting for. Yeah, there's a crystal one, so we'll take that because I'm sitting on a crystal node. So I've been doing like the mining ones and the kill biddies. So I'll do the mines and the kill biddies. Sometimes I'll do the officer one. I have to see what. Nah, one better. I need to be able to convert things. So I'm using some converts and stuff like that. You're trying to get to 66 to get Velox. Well, you guys can help me out. I figured I'd ask for some assistance. Here is sometimes I have things unlocked and I don't know it, so that's why I'm checking. Because I'm trying to sort out some of the stuff because when I in the last is just over a year, it's about 14 months. I really slowed down my play and I stopped paying. I went free to play, and that changed my experience of the game quite a bit. The game is more fun if you spend. Um, I was like, anyway, my sausage breakfast sandwiches. Review stops, and look, I'm right about here. I'm close to this foot soldier, and I'm practically at foot soldier here. So I want to do that. I might want to push up Federation to get to the lock. Might start doing some of these. Give myself some goals because you kind of have to when you don't spend, you have to craft out a whole nother world of play. Um, it's uh, it's very different. You have to figure out what you want to do and when you want to do it and all that. So I got tons of ships I don't have. I'm working on getting this relativity. I've got the reliant, but I don't fully remember exactly what it helps me with. So we're gonna do some things to try to grind out the relativity. We're gonna go around and do some stuff. I'm looking. I'm looking at what we got. Let me get in here. Spend event is I think up, right? Yeah. So I was doing some stuff in the middle of the night, like 4 a.m. when I started playing. And I was like, I'm gonna stream some of this stuff because there's like I wanna do a mirror run. I want to do a 1 or 2 mirror runs, different kinds. I actually did an update on my Ilum of all things. I was able to tier up on my first Nova, and I'm gonna be able to do a little bit more. Yeah, and then um, just some random stuff here. The game is more. Billy Bob says the game is more fun. You don't try to do everything. I haven't spent in a year or so and just do what tickles my fancy. Level 61 now. That's what I'm slowly. I went through the feeling of the game changing from being like I'm a regular spender and I buy the ship when it comes out if it's $100 or less, unless it was more. Remember when ships were $600? I don't do that. I never did that. But I do buy the hundred. I did buy the $100 ships for years. So, and at this point, they're just like we're always getting a ship and a grind and a ship. They're creating something that is, it's their monetization path. Whereas before it'd be like there's a ship periodically. Now there's a ship pretty much every 2 months. So, that kind of thing. So, I mean, I've been working on personal goals and things like that, and I've slowly been like, okay, I like this. And I was playing some other mobile games like Hero Collectors and things. What in the STFC is going on? Garrick, welcome in. I'll be playing some Dune later and on stream and hanging out with you guys. I just wanted to go ahead. People have been wondering what's going on with STFC and me, and I've been saying I was getting ready to stream it in the last 2 weeks or so. Nura 99 stopped spending a run last January. Went from a top 30 player on my server down to a run. Yeah. Well, and I stopped spending. I think it was middle of September when I went on vacation a year ago. So a little over a year. Because I took a break from the game. I was playing like Pokemon Go and Ingress and stuff while we were walking around Santa Fe. Um, and didn't keep up, and didn't enjoyed not having to keep up the game. So with this one, I'm curious too. Saw some DS9 content. Yeah, Garrett. Well, yeah. So you, Garrett, right? So I mean, I'm messing around, and so we're gonna. I am gonna grind. I have the bonus converter points, so I've been using that. A lot of the quality of life features that they put in, they started putting in as I was getting out of the game. So there's more stuff. I'm not saying the game is great, but it's just like I'm willing to like. I'm playing it a little, so I want to share that on stream some. This looks like we're gonna be left hanging here. There we go. Karate Kid reference. I went from like 16 hours a day in game doing everything down to maybe 6 hours a week. I hear you. I hear you. Um, Make sure you follow it. We're also doing we do other. I've been streaming Dune like crazy since it came out. Um, but this has been part of my base. It built my YouTube channel and stuff like that. And I finally made a YouTube video about Dune. I'm finally coming back and streaming a little Star Trek. We can probably work some Star Trek in. It's just Dune can be Dune. If I'm chasing the Landsrat all week, it can be. I can spend all week doing it because if it's contested and all that, which is great. In my opinion, two full-time jobs, do everything in game for a long time was enjoy. Yeah, well, and again, agreed. So I'll stick around for a second. We'll see what's going on over here. I was gonna go get some here. Do this. So I'm churning five-star epic crystal into epic gas for upgrades and stuff typically. And I think I meant to check my officers because if I consider doing the officer ticket, I think did I look at it and see it's not great, but I have an upgradable, I believe, Hue and 4 of 11 just popped. Oh, and Cisco. Okay. And then fingers on. Let me see. So I can spend that on that. I wanted to see, these guys are incredible. So I have the stuff. That's what I'm kind of looking at. Like, do I have the stuff? These guys? I think I do. So I think I'll pull that ticket. These guys are worth upgrading. So, all right, it's gonna give me this stuff, but too much time I have to play. Starting a new job, still haven't given notice of the old job. I get to do that awkward conversation. Well, good luck. It doesn't. Well, yeah, it can be awkward, but I assume you want to make the change, so usually feels good. I've been working on that for some time, but it hasn't panned out, so I'm still where I'm at. Hopefully it'll work out. Anyway, there's Pokemon in chat in the Twitch. I'm getting my breakfast. Let's see here. All right, I was looking these officers. Let's. You've been kind of looking for a little over a year, and then a high-paying contract. Double. So, well, that's difficult if you're wanting it. Yeah. All right. Since we use Cisco, right, of course, you come on now. Max him up. First and foremost, I guess there's a button I could have pressed, but look at that. Where did Cisco go? Find him because I'm using him as part of my. Still have level. Try out that button. Breakfast at 6 p.m. And well, for you, but it's 9:58 a.m. for me, and I was ordering. We're a little different times. And wrote him. I may have just stopped using him. Yeah, I like that button. It helps. I assume that's enough for the ticket. Well, look. Looks like people decided to stop doing these. Let's bring this home. We need to do some stuff. We need to do some bits. So one of the things I'm working on, my current goals, has been I've been trying to level up the NX01. I've been trying to max out the Monavine. And so every day I started by doing NX01 runs and Monavine so I can level them up. I've also been doing the NX01 runs so that when the Alliance tournament would come out and I was not really playing much, that gives me, like I was able to participate a lot more in the Alliance tournaments by having those, that X-Borg credit thing that you can do for 10,000 plus doing the Borg solos and the Dominion solos and the combination of those three free ones plus sometimes fleet command officers stuff, spinning board credits, things like that. I only do certain things. I never do activities that require me to grind, like kill 400 whatever it is, but I will do the ones like kill destroy 8 solo Borg thing, Borg solos if I can. Anyway, while I was getting this and we're getting food and Georgie, welcome in. Welcome back. Good to see you. So I'm going to, we're looking at this, we can do the mining laser. Let's do the mining laser, increase, well, let's see, what about this? 310 will get my warp engine. I don't think there's anything I can't reach in the regular zone with this one so far, so we'll focus here. So we're going to convert a lot of this extra 5-star crystal into getting 324 of the 5-star. So we're going to go use what we have in the refinery for that. Yeah, because the other thing is I need ship parts like crazy. I've been stuck on ship parts forever, but yeah, we have this thing, which you know, figured y'all would school me on it a little. So we're doing the bonus ones. I was doing this morning or in the middle of the night. This one is where I usually spend my coins. I think 3 of these will give me what I need for that part. I wish it would stay where you had it on the tail here, because it makes it harder. Yeah, this stuff came in as I was getting out of streaming or getting out of playing the game. Once I started playing the other games again, because I have a gaming computer now that I've had for going on 2 Christmases. So I can play any game now, so I can also stream any game. This helps them run. Move that sucker. This one, unfortunately, is taking me forever to get little pieces. I bought some. I'd buy some if there was any in the. I'd waste some event store. You don't really. So I may try to get Woke Carol. I'm not ready to unlock. Let me see. Normally I spend this stuff later, but do I have enough? 7,300 plus. Oh, I think I can tier up. So let's tier up. I was saving it for since I can tier. I was saving stuff for the Alliance tournament spins, but on this one it's a little less. I want to kill more and more this thing. So we can't get that warp sucker yet. So we'll let this guy do his thing. Because again, it's about stockpiling in between. Plus, it counts as when I do. I don't think he can go to the next thing yet. So everyone's well, often he blows up, but now he will survive. He will survive. Look at that, because one of the things that really helped was the these export favors that repairs the NX-01. I'll buy some NX01 warp. That might make it better. One of these. Have I gotten all the NX01 repair ones? Repairs. I don't have morale. I have burning because I'm doing that funky thing. There. I really need these going. So I don't wanna deplete myself for alliance thing. Trying to build up my Punctus. And then we want to figure out if we can get some stuff. I went ahead. So they'll help with some with FC Lorca. We got the lucky gas. We're out of stuff in warp upgrade. Oh, it looks like that was it. No. I'm gonna take this because we're gonna start grinding some rep again. Let's move it up while we have plenty of blue fair stuff here. Because there's also I want to do the things. I've got some ideas, and I need feedback from the community on some of the stuff. So give these sausage and egg and cheese sandwiches, and they're delicious. When it's 4 a.m. and you're like, I'm hungry, and I think I want to eat Jack in the Box later, and then have it at 10 a.m. I mean, I didn't. I ordered it much more. All right. Okay, it's still blue. Keep taking it while it's blue until I get way down. And now it's. So we'll take it even though, because we can afford it. And we're about to do some grind. Okay, I'm going to leave that. We'll leave that be until we get some more. No, we won't. We're blowing it out until we get some. All right. So let me show you. Like, I don't have the GS31 thing. Yeah, I'd like to have all the shit. I've never done. I do have the Vindicator, and I've never done this stuff. Never done an arena. I should at least. I know they switched them over to Fridays finally. One of my big complaints was like, it's Monday. That's stupid. Friday night was good, but they did that recently while I have Dune, and Friday night Dune is fun because we're like kicking in and like going, what's going to be our push for the weekend for the lands? Dreamweaver, shocked at what game you're playing. Hey, welcome in, Dreamweaver. Like Michael Corleone says, in The Godfather Part 3, every time I get out, they keep pulling me back in. Anyway, GTI, I got a bunch. Thanks, shout out to Banner Down, who's in stream and stuff, who's also been playing a lot of Doom with me, for directing me to get a bunch of relativity blueprints when there was an event store recently that had it. So I wanna push to get this. I know the DTI thing's great. I need to run these suckers because I know I can get, if I can unlock, I can get more. We can cash in some stuff to level up. I was going to work on. As you can see, I haven't done much. Better reputation. That would be nice because I want to push the Fed rep. I'm thinking about working this stuff. Push my Fed up to triple lock. I think that might be a thing to do, and then push some of that stuff up because gave us reasons to do. I know there's stuff in here to really get. There's a wild floette. It's and it's orange. Rooster's favorite color. Cookie catch. Anyway. So I want to get this relativity. I want to push. We'll look at the factions in a minute. I have been enjoying the Kashara thing. I finally maxed out my. Defiant. Recently. Let's see. How do they do have loot? I'm going to collect some loot while. Trying to run some of these things just a little more normally. I've never done the new rogue or augment hostile things. And there's a reliant. All the ships have R's. Relativity, reliant. I've got something else. It's a Revenant. The Revenant's what I have, and I messed up on that, so I was going to get some help with y'all. Defeating exile. I'm not sure. We'll slowly see which of these things can be worked on, but I'm so close. These are not locks, which is can I get the whole plating of the Sanctus moved up? I'm just seeing that I didn't even realize that was there. Obviously, I did it once, but I've forgotten. Just did so. Or let me see. What's it? What are these things? One will do that. We need galactic acclaim. From the SARS invasion. Something I know. And oh no, we need to get to legend. But I feel like I know it's going to knock us down a little bit, but I'm thinking with some of it's getting a lot easier. We can do some mirror related stuff. Here, let's see if we get one of these. So a lot of times I've been dying like that time. So then you're like, all right, that's a waste. Then I'll come back but we'll take some ship parts. Let's see here. So I'm also I want to work on getting this ship built up more. And not ready. So just got that. I still want to upgrade. I want to max this out for the heck of it. Still a cute little ship. And then something with the pylon, which again we've been using the pylon on lower tiers at stuff. We kill those kill some of those surveys in the mirror place to get using the loot bonus on that to get more of the insignias, rep, and all that stuff. I'll bring that one home. Dash this stuff in. And ironically, there's a stream balance thing about telling people to go to Grab Tap and to kind of support me. I know you can play if you're new to Star Trek Fleet Command. It basically is like a running sponsorship. So if you do things through my little app, it gives me points. So if you're like, hey, I wanna suffer like this and play a little Star Trek Fleet Command, you want to do it, pull it down off that link, and we'll support the channel. So. So let's look at. So right, we've got that mirror event now. Sundays. I mean, I used to do this before playing. We'll use the cube. And what we were doing used to go and we'd go up. We go up in here, kill things. And we go kill things, and then we go mine in the 50 space. So we're gonna go. Now we wanna. I think my cube doesn't have. Let me see. Can the cube actually get to? Oh, whatever it's called, 60. Collins. So no, that won't work. All right, we have to do. These are the new augment space, or is this the new even later thing? I don't even know. I also need to do a Gorn run. You finding me? Let's use the rift. I've been trying to get some of this stuff built. Yeah, we are. Nausicaa. Nausicaa, Mirror Nausicaa, Meloria. Thank you, Mirror Rami for faction. Billy Bob, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna do the kill, the basic kill in mine, and then we're gonna probably use we'll probably go to one of those things. Kind of do a double shot. We'll do faction rep and we'll see. I'm not sure. I guess we'll take the Sanctus with the same like loadout and stuff. Let me see. We're gonna do a double set. So we are gonna do I like once we get to the point where the Omega has to be triggered to save the ship, we'll then just mine to the end of our time. In the green. And we'll go to Debon here. Then we'll figure out what's up. Actually, I might be able to kill the Debon ones now. Yep, so we'll go ahead and try that. If we blow up, we'll come back. It's for science, right? Because the next site is where I think maybe is this one the special one? Yeah. Maybe we'll go to that one. We'll figure it out. Now this says very hard, so let's find out if we very detonated. No, we're fine. Wonder in here. Oh, coffee, so we'll switch to the nice refreshing Diet Coke. Right. Hey, it's working this time. Who knows why? Alright, let's hope. Wait. That one didn't have much hold, but let's see what it looks like for it. We're live, so we weren't able to kill these, as I recall. But I think we've done some upgrading. Now I took some quests that made these a little easier, but still, I don't think they're not maxed out much. So I did some mirror research. That's right, I can queue attacks. Didn't work? No, no, no. Didn't work. But attack. And queue attack. Nothing beats a cup of joe. Well, I generally agree, and I've had a few, or at least a couple. I may go back and have more, but I thought this Kishara thing was really silly, and then I found myself using it now. Well, I think what less about using when I found it silly, I figured it was broken because it was scopely. And I remember when it came out, people paid all the money, and then it like there were I kept reading all these reports. It's not working, and anyway. But no, it's I guess I got it through Alliance tournaments or something, and then I was like, oh, it says Q attack. Okay, let's do that. It's like, oh well, that works, and I've been running it around in freebooter land, and that helps. Hopefully, I don't have to kill too many battleships. Not really sure what it's gonna do with that. Can you use the ultimate Omega thing to? I guess it won't beat the thing. It just automatically allows you to survive, right? To build the loot goblin. I know how bad a battleship is. Hopefully not like. I think I found that they weren't excessively bad. There's no picture of what's his name in there, so I'm gonna kill some of these things to free up some space. Then we'll all right. Let's free you attack, you attack, you attack, you get off my bridge. Make sure I kick in the Omega at some point, so I don't forget it. in order, I think I'd cancel things if I did it. So we have Omega. And with the Q, I have to watch extra because with the queued up, if the Omega were to drop and then you still have things in your queue, you just go to your death. Sorry. Have a great stream, dinner time. All right, Billy Bob, thanks for being here. Take care, and we're gonna try to maybe mirror Rami if I can hold out. I might not be high enough level. I may have to go a little lower than that. Plus, it depends on what ship we're bringing. We'll see what we got. We'll do some Dune Star Trek. Later, we'll do some Dune. That's for some reason I need to play some Baldur's Gate. Me and Mrs. Rooster trying to remember where we were in our main campaign and do that side campaign. Now, did we finish the NC and PNC kind of thing? I don't think we did. Yeah, because you get Jason as a bit. Like, where's We're in the red now. Once the omega goes away, you have to put a mine. I'm trying not to add in as many cues. Cancel. Want to be Johnny on the spot here. I think we just finished the little event thing. I haven't done this event in like over a year. Even guys. Now it's got the event. We will go mine some raw thallium with the remaining time. Yeah, just under 8 minutes, so it'll mine for 8 minutes while we go. Mirror universe. This stuff I haven't been able to mine or pull in a while. Now, I don't want to burn these. I got the other Nova that I am spending on. So. I think what we'll do. We'll let it mine. Let's look at making sure those ticketed events are done. Done, done, done. This is not done. Okay, so let's kill big things. There's a wind pod. There's another event Pokemon, so. These guys can. Treasure's full, but I don't have enough broken. So we'll see. 1360. That'll be a while. I haven't been doing enough daily, weekly grinding and stuff like that to the point where I can get benefit. Look, sorry, Garrick, you missed it, but there'll be more. Ah, I do have a 7 day. By that much. Yeah, what to do. I want to play enough that I get 30-day loyalty chests so I can slowly get like 2 free treasuries a year. Something like that. Probably something like that. Probably something like that. No, that's the Sumptuous, right? Got under 3 minutes and then it'll come back to us. Some looty bits. This will be good. Then we'll go from still early. I think I got on kind of early anyway, which is cool. So later, by the time well, when we're done here, or by the time we're ready to have beer, we will be in Dune. Um, just so you know, if you haven't checked that out, great. It's a great game, and you should. So I want to do a action thing. So let's talk about planning while we're doing. So I want to use. Okay, we just got to foot soldier with Klingon. So we've unlocked. We could get a Malga. All 350. I'm not sure, you guys have thoughts about if this stuff's worth it. I know the Selkie is. Then I gotta decide. Legend for the return. I don't know that I really need it right now. I don't think I need to waste it now. Romulan will pretty quickly get to the same level. I mean, apparently I have a bunch of Northcut blueprints or something. Yeah, just so let me see. Refinery. Not gonna. No, it's not the refinery. It is. I want to go. ETI. Yeah. So I want to unlock these different reputation things and be able to buy up rep big time. Particularly buy up bed. In order to do that, that's where you do things. And let me show you something. Got This thing got all messed up. Got this ship. What do I use this ship for? The Revenant. It's the Q Continuum Hostile. Is it against the hostiles or is it against the... Y'all let me know, because I don't think I've ever really used it. And I messed up. I scrapped it. I thought I had it, tiered it up to like 15. I scrapped it, and I thought it was going to go up a tier, and it didn't. And then, so I didn't do it right. Um, and I was going to try to figure that out. So let's into the refinery. I think I'll take the song too. Now, I don't know if this is... Blocks increases the efficiency of charging the board cube. Why? Why do I even have blocks on here? He can be on there because then he's um previous. He's gonna repair anyway. Um, and it's level 35, and we can get to level 35. Give us another slot. This is our main ship till who knows when. What do these people do? The enemy has any state. They won't have a state from this person. Oh, that sound that would be something. Go ahead and put him there. Okay. So what we were saying, you can see I haven't been some of these places yet. Here's Mirror Ramen. So it's been like, fuck, I thought. There's Mirror Ramen at 58. I'm not sure that I'm tough enough for those guys with the ship. That's going to be the question. And I don't know what I brought in here. Nausicaa to wonder. Well, I guess we could try it for science, right? So, all right, you want to try it for science? See if we can do the Rami thing. Go back to Nausicaa. I don't know that we're tough enough. But... I'm going to dump that home. See what we can get done here. Go up to Nausicaa. Nausicaa to Rami. Shouldn't be that hard. Well, we'll see how hard it is. That'll be the real question. Is can we kill people and can we kill a lot of them? We'll get ship parts, wrap creds, things like that. We just boosted some stuff, so we'll see. We also want to see where our faction. 8 down to 1,000,000. Typically is. And let's see what it does. It says very hard. Let's see if we blow up or not. To get there, so it'd be nice if I think I just did just do. Right. Yeah, just got 4. Again. Okay, this is not bad. Billy Bob. Yeah, we're getting millions. And of course, we just upgraded some of that. Anyway. Freezerbacks. We've just gotten 15 million. So yeah, okay. This is going to be a way to grinding that stuff is going to be doable. But I also want to get all the ship parts and all that stuff. So getting creds. I want to watch my hull so we can get out of here when. Let's see here, because it's yeah, it's broken parts will be useful. It sounds more like a house. Do what my trying to watch that hole, and funny we stay in battle for a very long time. I think I can kill at least one. I think I can kill more than that. I think probably kick back. Yeah, oh, that's right. You can't recall, but you can. It is in the rift. Survey parts, credits. Oh no, this one is called the Revenant. Okay, so I even know. So I was hoping you guys could help me because I don't know what to do with this ship. Um, Somebody wants to do Borg polygons, and I believe that's this ship, right? So, in the here, these are the island hostiles, I think. I don't know what that is. This is where say I've got the disco, but I just oh, I guess they talked about it, and then that was a long time ago, so they didn't do it anyway. All right. Okay, let's look at that faction. I forgot about that. Look, we got 41 million. We got 41% of the way to the next thing. And nobody went down. Excellent. But then the question was, you can do non-armadas. These are the static things. Where are the static? Static. Hey, named it. I named it something I could make sense of. And then like it's two ships. It's funky cold Medina. Um, officers. Officers I don't really like. I think I unlocked. Did I unlock Gwen Marco just now? I know she's part of this thing. I think I may have. No, DeMarc. No, I got closer. Something like that. So I'll be right back. I'll go nowhere. Take a quick break. Take some stuff back to the kitchen. And And there's a Pokemon. Okay. Y'all remind anyone here remember who are the non-Armada peoples that I can use for these static doohickeys? Aren't hostiles. Orca counts. Armada-ing, but no, hostile. Trying to remember who these people are. Thanks, I just discard changes. These guys. Some of this stuff is kind of annoying. You have to like say, make this not the ship. This one, he's only Armada-ish, so it doesn't count here. Uh, remember, yes, Lorca. Lorca could. We're gonna call that one ship. The next ship, the QB. We gotta figure out because Nesmith is part of that. What we'll do is we'll this could be. I've got to make sure we get our officers first. So who is it? Oh, not seeing everybody. It's just music. It's not working for me today. Entities is not. So Apex barrier. Didn't he? Doesn't he work? He does, right? He somehow works, but he's not an invading entity. He's. Are there any new ones that are doing something? And wave defense. Does this count as anti? I don't think these count as hostiles either, right? That was the whole. Oh, hello. This guy. He's somebody. Invading entities. But I thought he. Hmm. This is where I struggle because I can't remember people. These guys things don't count as hostile or anyone knows in stream, please. I know Nesmith was part of the storyline, part of what we used, but I don't remember. Hmm. Not Armada. Thought they weren't. Huh. Hold on. We're gonna go fight. Random. Let's see if we can, what we can. Information. Takes 2. Oh, it does say invading entity. Okay, they're called invading entities. That helps. Thought they were not called invading. So he does invading entity. Invading entity. He's doing invading entity. That's, and then the question is who. Combat with hostile survey. Forgot about that. Only works. Intercept these. He only works with morale. That's true. That means somebody like Giorgio or Nero. There was on a thing. Hey, welcome in. How you feeling? Good. All right, dude. You going back to work tomorrow, or you out another day at least? Yeah. Yeah. I was just kind of like thinking, can't play in the computer. You're not going to be up to sitting for work. Um, but good luck. Got it down's in the channel, but I think he's AFK or something. Um, oh, there you are. Hey, look, were you able to see that other channel I had created? Yeah, it may be too private to be seen. So I was it's I was checking. Hmm. Okay, yeah, I was. Add it down. Who do you use for Kremen things with Nesmith and Oli? I think I might use George. I might. Hmm. Right now, I'm streaming a little bit of Star Trek Fleet Command, but I'll be playing Dune soon. Um, I was breaking the rules and playing streaming Star Trek Fleet Command for the first time in a few months. I think since Dune came out, at least. Um, People have been asking, and I was kind of wanting. And today there was less coordination since we were, since you were out of commission, so we weren't doing as many duo activities as well. And but just doing some stuff on the lands we're at, and yeah, so we'll check some of that stuff out. There's stuff to like craft and turn in, and things that you can poke your head in. Plus, if assuming you're able to, and all that. Plus, there was yeah. So Also, I was realizing we probably have to check the shields on various bases. Is it a jump? Mm-hmm. Let's get here. Alright, anyway, I'm messing around. I'm still trying to learn myself my Discord permission stuff to be able to lock some things down or keep some things private, things that I'll use with Mrs. Roost and everything, but have it be where people can see it. So it's like permissions thing. It's common things. Where are the crimin? Here? Yeah, they're there. Come back. Static. See if this works. I was having to go through stuff. I couldn't get any. No one in the stream seemed to have any. Um, mm, show me what happened. And if okay, my phone told me we had a victory before. Like you. Focus crap is that? Yeah, you definitely. Mm, welcome back. Trying to do some of these and and them things. Oh, good. Enjoy. And thanks. You probably used my Amazon link. So use mine. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's look at this. Oh, I think this is the one where the board cube has a visual. Cube actually has more life in it than showing. Hmm. It says victory. And yeah, it looks like no hole left. Yep. Dump it home because that's part of the. Bring this home. Or I can summon Disco. that. Um, things are coming home. Let's go. It's the ETF action. I'll be right back. Let me go. Be right back. All right, we're back. Now we want to see what happens here. Okay, just I gotta figure out what do we. Where do I get the rewards? Open the chest. Where do I get? Where do I get stuff? Um, Themes. Am I directed? Um, Formation. What I did. Anybody in stream or chat know how you get stuff once you've blown up things? No, I'm in Star Trek Fleet Command trying to navigate this GTI store. Trying to get help for a while. I'm like, so I just did Crinum static things, and I should be able to claim something. The temporal claim credits. Claim this stuff. Claim that so I can get. I don't know. I'm in the screen. No, I don't have a relativity yet. I'm just trying to understand. Yeah, but I don't have the I don't have the things yet. DTI stuff. Yeah, I do those, and then I was just killing the static things, so I just grabbed DTI reputation and temporal credits. Yeah, yeah. But I was just trying to figure out where I could cash in the the temporal credits for things. Got them. No, is it? No, the solo ones. Thing do I? That's what I'm like. It's very confusing. It's like, what did I even get? I got some DTI rep temporal credits. Yeah, yeah, I got temporal rep. And where do I spend these little static DTI credits? Oh, let's see. What do I? I'm trying to figure out what I do with this stuff. It looks like I can buy Romulans. Oh, unlock. Yeah, but I didn't get any of those. No, it didn't give me those things. Mouse. Um. hmm. I was able to get some temporal credits. This stuff is charge temporal or static temporal wreckage is what I got. I was able to cache some of that. Felt like there was something else I could buy though. Something for the DT building. I am detective. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they unlock it something else apparently. Mm-hmm. Ah, wait. Oh, now I can buy some relativity. Okay. One. Oh, that's my one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those. Right. Oh wait, no, the DTI security up access card. You can buy that. That'll upgrade. That's, so I do want to do that. Right. I knew there was something for that. I'm trying to figure. Okay. Encrypted intelligence stuff, which will then let me unlock because I did have yeah, I want to unlock the Klingon and Federation reverence so I can boost those levels quick. I did. I did. I unlocked a Romulan a long time ago. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I've got to farm that rep a lot. All right. Is it only giving you it if you're four or whatever? I'm not. I haven't. Don't I have it? I have a different battle pass. Mm-hmm. Well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't. This battle pass is not. Um. I think. Yeah, I have. Well, I have that, but no, I have them all locked at a billion. I have the Klingon and Romulan are about to get foot soldier. One just hit foot soldier, so they're. Is it 10 billion when they lock again? I think it might should push that instead of trying to push Federation up. Let me go. I think it's 1 and 10 and then 100. I have a bunch of this encrypted intelligence. I can let me just 50 chests. That's 200 million. Romulan promoted me to foot soldier. Okay. Oh, and then legend is legend may be 15. Wonder if that's lock. Is that lock in legend? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think Pioneer was right before Foot Soldier. Past, I think. I just went to Foot Soldier on both Klingon and Romulan at 8 billion. But my Federation is down to Champion 1 billion. Whatever that stuff is. Um, no, Champion's the base level. Federation 1 billion. It goes to distinguished stuff. I mean, it's down here at the bottom, but I was grinding some of those mirror things and got like 41 million, just one little flip. Which, um, yeah. What are you doing, Thuluk? Okay. Make sure you were there, alive. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I imagine that case. Curious. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. What's the turn in for that? Because I know you wanted them, and of course I can get more of them myself. I haven't actually. Okay, so the Misa Tyrell grind. Mm-hmm. Shoot them, and yeah, yeah, I've been doing that. Let's see here. For you mean a Mac, two maxes or Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let me okay. So folks, what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this a Star Trek success. We've done 2.5 hours. I'm gonna end this stream, retitle it, launch them all on all the things again, but as Dune. That way it's a little more clear what we're doing and it kind of captures it for people who are watching the YouTube stream and things like that after the fact. So I'm gonna end here and then restart in a matter of minutes. So just look for me and come right back. All right. Anyway, see you in like 3 to 5 minutes.